Alrighty, let's pick back up with my water sign. So, yeah, very first water sign is Cancer. Oh, so unfortunately, this Venus and Capricorn transit is going to mean what to you all? It's an opposition. Like, oh, Cancers, I mean, that opposition is real. Y'all are probably one of my toughest signs to get along, not get along with, and it's just the opposition is real. So with that being said, I'm actually getting strong feelings of tightening up, battening the hatches. I mean, where we do have that commonality is security. We just go about it in different ways, and I think that this is going to be a tough transit for Cancer. This is actually probably, I think, looking at the astrology, even though I did the squares with some of the other cardinal signs, opposition is probably the toughest. And you're going to be experiencing, again, potentially Cancer, Sun, Mercury, Mars, Venus, and Cancer, opposite Venus and Capricorn, opposite Pluto in Capricorn, and that's heavy energy. So I think that you all need to protection on like investments, job, really making sure, this is the message. Making sure security is really there, that you don't have a false sense. If anything, we are all being shaken and stirred from the pandemic, but I think that Cancer needs to really double check that their I's are dotted and that their T's are crossed. And I think that they need to be very they need to not take big risk and gambles in the next probably 6 months. I think they need to start now, meaning like even kind of tighten up the budget. I'm not saying that, and let me put out there, I'm not trying to say Cancer is losing their job or this and that, but y'all going to feel that squeeze. And remember, Pluto is going to bring a surprise. I talked about this more with the Venus and Capricorn, but you guys, like I said, are just as affected as much as we are, even though it's lots of conjunction, the opposition. And, an opposition is going to be a pull and a push and a pull of opposing energies. Water versus the ground. Water, the Cancer, the crab in the water versus the goat trying to climb. You're going in two different directions. So that's why, like I said, another thing that just came to me, y'all do need to stay, this hopefully will help y'all stay grounded. If anything, there will be some grounding that y'all can lean on a little bit. It's not going to be comfortable because, again, it's the opposition. But lean into the earth energy that will be coming around. Yeah, we're going into fall. So, at some point we'll have some of the other planets catch up. Sun and Mercury will go to Capricorn. Yeah, it's opposite energy, but it's earth. So you're going to have to lean into what's uncomfortable because that's going to prepare you for these opposition transits. Whether you're Sun in Cancer, 0 degrees, you already started feeling it all the way down to my 29 degrees. This is going to be y'all for the next 6 months with the retrograde. So batten down the hatches, Cancer. Again, it's not all doom and gloom if you prepare and start now. That's the key thing that I keep hearing. Okay, who's next on my water list? From Cancer, we go Leo, Virgo, Scorpio. Oh yeah, then Scorpio, then Pisces. I don't know why I feel like I keep missing someone. But yes, okay, so. Yeah, is that right? Let me just. So the next water sign is Scorpio. And I think this is going to be a great transit for you all because Capricorn and Scorpio energy go nice. That's the quiet power couple. Like, they're going to look good on the outside. No one's going to really think, people going to think they know y'all business, but they really don't. And y'all gonna be like balling out of control on the inside. Now, y'all might flex this a little bit of flexing. I know the Capricorn will, and the Scorpio will do it in a much more subtle way. Like, oh, what kind of bag? That car. I didn't realize that car cost that much because, yeah. So if anything, the Scorpion will benefit from this boost in the Venus and Capricorn. Number one, like I said, this is kind of like, I know I keep being repetitive, but it's grounding. It's no matter how we want to look at it, Capricorn is providing a grounding energy to Venus. And this may be good for Scorpio to, when you have water and earth come together, that's mud, and some people they live in mud huts. It's way more solid than what you think. And I say all this because Scorpio needs to lean into whatever venture or whatever it is that they're trying sign to do. Scorpio is other people's money, 8th house, so that's business. People don't realize that Scorpio rules business. If anything, I think y'all may actually get like I said, I do feel in general, Venus in Capricorn will bring a downturn to the market, but you all may have better luck with your investments. Yeah, better luck. Maybe watch out for that retrograde period, in terms of like opening up new positions. But I think you guys will have pretty good luck during this 6-month run of Venus and Capricorn. I think that's a good, like I said, that's going to be a good, but I can't recall if it's going to be a sextile or a trine, but it's going to be a good boost for you all. So run with it. I feel like if you were on the line of maybe starting a business or switching jobs, it could work out for you. Like I said, maybe not in the retrograde period, but I think that, again, if anything, you are a sign that's built best for seizing that long-term Venus and Capricorn energy for, like I said, this type of enterprise, financial planning, double-checking the books, double-checking like inheritance that, you may be bequeathing to your relative, anything like that. I think it's a good time for that type of work. Let me see. So my last earth sign is Pisces. My beautiful fishes. I think besides, like, no offense, sorry, our poor Cancer that's going to be experiencing the opposition with the Capricorn, I think all the water signs, this is a good transit for you all, because I am a big believer in, like, water needs some earth. Water needs some density to not make it be so fluid. And if anything, my creative, lovey-dovey, floating in the air, but super intelligent, my every all-in-one, every man, every woman, Pisces, is going to benefit from this Venus in Capricorn transit. If anything, let me not take that back, because what just came to me, it's a beneficial transit for them, but they may not like the seriousness. They may feel like, oh man, I'm just being a little bit more responsible than normal, and I don't know how I feel about that. But I do think, again, on the opposite, on the same axis, 6th house Virgo is habits, but 12th house Pisces is rituals. So yeah, what's coming to me is, I think it's always how we frame things, but I think this is a good time for Pisces to do some changing and leaning into better, I'm just going to say habits or rituals. I think that, you guys will have, so the last Venus conjunction to Pluto will occur around March 3rd, and that gives you guys about like another week and a half of Pisces season. So you guys will be in the midst of the, forward motion of the Venus. So I say all that to say, because I think the birthday time around March will be a culmination of, like I said, there is some change that Pisces needs to make. I'm trying to lean into it. It's something about, some maturity of, what have you been doing to, I don't know, it sounds cliche, because, I'm like, oh, Venus is self-worth, but there's something with how you all been loving yourself, or maybe, again, habits change because of the pandemic, and now maybe it is that you guys are going back to work, or no, you got the green light for a full remote job, but there's something more that you need to extract in your daily way of going about life. And maybe Venus and Capricorn can bring a seriousness, thinking about Pisces people, they vary. They can be from, flighty Erykah Badu, whatever she may believe in, to a very devout Catholic person. But I think there's going to be maybe a change in either your spiritual practice, or you're going to get more serious about some aspect of that. That's definitely something that I'm picking up. I think that again, remember, just like I said, I can't remember what sign, Saturn, Venus in Capricorn, which is Saturn, Saturn energy is very karmic. And Pisces is a karmic sign too. So I think, I think that's what I'm feeling, that there's going to be a change. And then just jumping out there's going to be some change, but it will have some impact on some either karma that you've been clearing, or some karma you will need to clear. That's what I do feel. Venus also sometimes reminds me of the Lover's card in tarot, which is choices. And, like I said, Pisces is ritual, which to me is nothing but habit. Sometimes think of it like this, how Pisces in some case rules addiction. Yeah, that's kind of the Neptune, but what is addiction but anything we do over and over and over, which is what a ritual could be. Oh, I want to have my tea and meditate. you do that every day, that's doing the same thing over and over. So what's the fine line between addiction, ritual, habit? They're all something repetitive, and that's something Pisces does. And in some cases is on the spectrum of from numbing thyself to, okay, they're devoutly religious. And even that can be, in an unhealthy boundary, because Neptune dissolves. So boundary work. So yes. Okay. I'm just like, that's the lesson for Pisces, because Venus in Capricorn is serious, and it's here to, like I said earlier with the mud huts, you have that with Venus, you're fighting nebulous mist. And Capricorn's like, well, I don't know what this nebulous mist is, but I got a net, I got bricks, I got this to contain it. Venus and Capricorn is y'all container for y'all to do whatever transformative work there, because it's something related to karma. And you will have an opportunity to clear, release, or prepare for a later time. And that's the gift for Venus and Capricorn to Pisces. That's definitely what I'm picking up on. Okay, that's it for my water signs.